Hello, I think you guys can hear me. This is Professor Soura. So today is going to be our second class, and I am going to introduce you guys the working book. So a mathematical proof, a transition to advanced mathematics. And make sure you check the edition. So this one should be the third edition. So we will go very quickly. So as I said before, this class is a conceptual class which will help students to prove theorem and some kind of analysis. So making decision for conflict resolution. So how can you use mathematics to solve some computational problem and also some problem that you will be facing on this real life. So today we are going to stay on the chapter 4. So we jump too much, but anyway, let's move so far. So suppose that a problem have given a short statement, okay, and in this statement there is some variable. I will say constant but not variable. Let's take A, B, C, okay. B as a integer. So if those A, B, C are integers, so and suppose that A is different from 0, B different from 0. So if A is A sub B, B sub C, then A shall be sub C. Okay. So how can we prove this if then? So some scientists will say, how can you prove this? It kind of implication, but this will mean imply. It kind of implication, but we need to just be careful on mathematical term, okay? So how can we prove this? So let's prove now. So assume B equal A of X. This is a linear function, okay, and C equal B of X, By with X, Y integer also. Okay, so now observe C equal By, then B since B equal AX, we have C equal AX whole Y. So this represent our B. Okay, I didn't invent anything. So what do you need? Just follow the logic. Okay, so now C equal A with XY with XY, then A sub C, and we're done with the proof. Done. Or if you don't want to write down, you just need to put this to show that your work is done. Okay, so we're done with the proof. You know what I'm saying? So hence we can also prove by truth table. I'm not saying true machine, but truth table, which we will have let's see, A, B, C, and A implies C. Okay, so let's take it through here, false and false. B will follow true, false, okay, and the C will be based on true, don't true, give true, false, don't give false, true, don't false, false, don't false. So by here, as soon as we have implication between A and C, so true, give true, false, A is true, C is false, which is false, A is false, C is false, which is false also, and A is false, C is false, which is false also. So here, and we have proved this. So we have proved this. Now all statements are true, all statements are false here. The only statement which should be true is when the integer C is true and integer A is true too. So both integers have to have a true statement. Suppose that this is government 1, this is government 2. In order to have a proof of true statement, we have to make sure what the government A have say is true, what the government C has say is true. So but the remaining of those statements are false, which will help to solve the conflict resolution using mathematics. Thank you. So don't forget, if you have a question, just stop by Professor Manse's office and you will get help. All right, bye.